Today I'm going to talk about The Briar Club by well-known author Kate Quinn. Now, if you've read books like The Diamond Eye or The Rose Code, or any one of her many previous novels, you know that Kate Quinn can really spin in historical fiction. And The Briar Club is no exception. I liked it a lot for many reasons. The story takes place when not one but two dead bodies are found in the Briarwood house in Washington, D.C. on Thanksgiving Day 1954. And the Briarwood house is a boarding house run by the bossy and rigid Mrs. Nilsson. You're left wondering right to the end who exactly are the deceased and who are the murderers. Now, what I thought was really unique about this book was the style in which Kate Quinn spins this tale. Each of the 8 chapters is focused on one resident of the Briarwood house. Pete, Mrs. Nilsson's teenage son, who is learning about life and women. Nora, a policeman's daughter in love with a gangster. Rika, the elderly Hungarian refugee. Fliss, the apparently unflappable Englishwoman with a baby. Bea, the baseball pro mourning the loss of her career. Claire, who has a desire to buy a small house in the suburbs. Grace, who puts life and energy into Briarwood House. And Arlene, who is paranoid about communism and who is simply unlikable. Each of these characters is so well developed you get to know them intimately. Well, you think you do until you realize that each one of them has their secrets. This mishmash of characters forms the Briar Club, weekly dinner parties in Grace's small attic room. Each of the 8 chapters is uniquely separated by a return to Thanksgiving 1954, in which the good old Briarwood house itself reflects on the goings-on in the house with a know-it-all eye. And then throw into this mix an endearing, awkward adolescent girl, gangsters, musicians, artists, untrustworthy politicians, government workers, government spies, society ladies, a pervasive paranoia of communism, fear of war, racism, nightclubs, female victimization, women's rights, some romance of course, homosexuality, coming of age, a Pillsbury bake-off, dysfunctional families, and support where you least expect it. And you have an historical fiction which paints a picture of life in 1950s post-World War II America. I've only read 2 of Kate Quinn's prior novels, but I'm impressed with how she's able to make each novel unique, unlike some authors who write many novels that all sound alike. Kate Quinn has a real gift. This is a fast read that kept me engaged, and as I said, I liked all of it. The Briar Club by Kate Quinn.